everyone, Shauna Martinez here, and today we're talking about an untapped resource with Espresso Agent that you might not be utilizing. It's their neighborhood search feature. This one gives you 6 different ways to be able to capture more sellers, gain more listings, and more importantly, become the neighborhood expert in your area. So without further ado, the first one up we have is free and clear sellers. So this means the owner owns the property outright, does not have a mortgage, and they also have a strong equity position, so they might be more likely to sell. The second one is empty nester. So people, they raise kids, and their kids get older, they grow up, and they move out of the house, and the sellers are left with these massive homes or spaces that they don't utilize, and they might be looking to downsize. And if you have some insight on helping people with that transition, that's a great opportunity for you to gain that lead source as a listing. High equity. So high equity sellers are ones that have built up a massive amount of equity, and they might be willing to sell that property and buy up to another property, or just cash out and use that for something else. And that gives you the opportunity to have more opportunities to list higher price listings. Notice of default. This is a sensitive subject and a sensitive type of lead source, but if you know how to approach it correctly, these are people who are in pre-foreclosure. It is always in that seller's best interest to sell the property and at least get something that they can recoup from the efforts of owning that property and paying their payment over a long period of time versus going through the foreclosure process, and then it's going to give them a massive hit on their credit. Let's make a good situation out of a bad situation. This is a great lead source if you know how to work lead sources that need a little bit more hand-holding and a little bit more time. But the notice of default is actually a great lead source if you're looking to tap into that type. Absentee owners are owners that don't live in the property. They're usually investors or they are landlords. They might be ready to sell, especially if they kind of want to get out of being in the landlord game. So this is a great lead source to tap into if you haven't already. Likely to list. So this is the 6th option for you to use. These leads are identified using predictive analytics that says that their score for selling is really high. It means they're statistically more likely to put their home on the market and sell it. Espresso Agent's neighborhood search is an excellent resource for agents out there looking to take more listings, become more of a neighborhood expert, and do more in the communities that you want to be a part of. I'm Shauna Martinez, and happy prospecting.